Surah Al-A'raf and Surah Fussilat for your reference. Now I want to tell you about one of the ways in which shaitan got our parents. If you really want to understand shaitan properly, you need to see where his career began. His career began with messing with our parents, Adam and Hawa, salamun alayhima. And if you really want to understand that, you have to study Surah Al-A'raf. The 7th surah, Surah Al-A'raf, Allah mentions what He did and His strategy in detail. He accounts step by step by step how He worked His way to get our parents out of Jannah, and therefore by extension how He's working to keep us out of Jannah. Once He got them out, He wants to keep us out, right? So now, of the many things, because that's a long passage and it's incredible stuff. Like every one of those steps is a discussion by itself. But I will mention just one of those steps to you. And that one step is فَدَلَّهُمَا بِغُرُورٍ. Dalla in Arabic is a verb. Tadliyah as an infinitive. The verb is actually used when you have a bucket and you have a rope attached to the bucket and you pull the bucket slowly. Little by little by little by little. If you pull it immediately, it's adla. Adla. If you pull it slowly, then it's dalla. Now in the case of Yusuf alayhi salam, he was in the bottom of a well and they pulled the bucket up and a boy came up. You remember the story? So the ayah says, فَأَدْلَى دَلْوَةً. فَأَدْلَى دَلْوَةً means it came up rather quickly. Now you and I know a boy is not that light. So it would take still a while to pull it up, right? So that's adla. But when shaitan is described figuratively as, he took Adam and Hawa, salamun alayhima, and he yanked them out like a bucket is pulled up out of a well using deception. But Allah uses the word dalla, meaning he took his sweet time. Like a boy being pulled out of the well would take a few minutes too, but shaitan took a lot longer than that to pull them out of Jannah. In other words, he didn't just go there and say, hey, that fruit, just do it. Just do it, come on. And that was it. And then our parents were like, okay, sounds like a good idea. Like, no. He did waswasa. He came to them. First time they caught it. Then he came again. Then he came again. Then he came again. Then he came at night. Then he came in the morning. They say, hey, you hungry? You hungry? Hey, so I know this one tree. Now imagine Jannah has countless trees. Countless trees. Jannah is way bigger than this earth. Allah says, عَرْضُهَا السَّمَوَاتُ وَالْأَرْضِ. Its size is the skies and the earth combined. Then he says, عَرْضُهَا كَعَرْضِ السَّمَاءِ وَالْأَرْضِ. Its size is maybe somewhat comparable to the skies and the earth, meaning it's even bigger than the skies and the earth. It's even bigger than that. So how many trees in Jannah? And Allah calls it Jannah, which means every bit of it is covered with green or trees. So the entire span of more than what we know of the constantly expanding universe is covered with trees. So how easy is it to find one haram tree? You mean, think about that. Of all the trees in the entire universe of Jannah, there is one that is haram, and shaitan had to first of all GPS them back to that one tree. Little by little, no, take this turn, why don't you go over here? Why don't you go, check that out, check the strawberries, those look pretty good, don't they? And so he didn't call them to the haram necessarily. Dalla suggests, he called them to something. Now, are all the other trees haram? No, all the other trees are not haram. But he's not even directly saying go to that tree, he's saying go to this one. Now go to that mountain, check out this waterfall, then go over here, then go over here. And they're going and they think this has nothing to do with what? A larger plan. They don't see it, that this is part of a larger plan. And Allah is teaching us that's exactly what shaitan does. So what does he do with you? He tempts you into doing something. And when you do it, at first, it's not haram. I mean, it's not totally haram. At least I'm not doing, and then you can fill in the blank with your creativity. Because when kids get caught, they say, at least I didn't, and then they, right? But he only wanted to get you to the first milestone. Because from there, he will work on you for a month or two to get you to the second milestone. And then to the third milestone. And then to the fourth milestone. Eventually, you will be doing the very thing you said early on, at least I'm not doing, you'll be doing that. But he won't get to you immediately. He will work on you slowly. He'll work on you slowly. He'll work on a guy and a girl to develop an illegitimate relationship slowly. First they'll just see each other in the bazaar, at the Islamic bookstall. Oh, you like that tafsir too? I love that tafsir. Yep. I love Ibn Kathir. Yeah, it's amazing. Oh, you love that surah too? Oh, okay, okay. Oh, it's the last copy? Oh, I'll let you buy it. It's okay, please, please. It's innocent, it's nothing. It's okay, alhamdulillah. He said, Salamu alaikum. You said, Wa alaikum salam, he. You did a little bit. It was all innocent at first. And then it takes a little bit. Hey, do you know Abdul Karim? Well, yes, I do know Abdul Karim. You know? Oh, okay, I know him too. And somebody comes and says, hey, you can't say, do you know Abdul Karim? Oh, is it haram? I can't even ask who Abdul Karim is? Is it haram to talk to a brother at all? No, I can't tell you that it's haram. But you know what shaitan's doing? Just a little, then a little. So are you on Facebook? Well, of course I am. Actually, I already looked you up. You know? You know? Little by little. And then you'll say, but we're just texting. We don't do anything else. We're just on WhatsApp together. That's all. It was just a picture. It wasn't a video. It was just a picture. It'll be one justification, then another justification. Then it's just a dinner. It's with the whole MSA. Yeah, I know. How did he know that? Who told him? One thing to another, then I get the phone call. Brother Nouman, do you have a couple of minutes? I want to talk to you. What's her name, bro? You know, well, you know, the shaitan, the Allahumma bi ghurur, he got us. Now I really want to marry her, but I'm 14 years old and... It's happened. It's happened. You know. He will get you. Look, boys like girls. There's no hiding it. They do.